everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be going over some of my baby's clothes and then giving you a little mini pregnancy update. I did an update video from weeks 1 through 22, which I know is a little bit different. Usually people do first, second, and third trimester, but we didn't announce like publicly that we were having a baby until I was 21 weeks. And I originally thought that like I would film the video anyway and then just post it later, but I never ended up doing that. So after that happened, I thought, as you know, if you watched the weeks 1 through 22 pregnancy update video, I was just going to do another update for like the second half of my pregnancy. But today I want to go over some baby clothes, baby items, because I'm going to be doing all of her laundry. So I thought it would just make sense to do like a mini update now, because this is my last week of the second trimester, and so then my final video I can just do a third trimester update. This is going to be a very mini update. Obviously I've only had like about a month and a half since my last update, but a few things have changed, so I'll talk about those. And then I'm in her room actually right now. I was gonna say if you couldn't tell, but you probably can't tell because I haven't showed it in other videos. I will do a full nursery tour going through everything that we got for her, where everything's from, and I'll try and link as many things as possible. Some people within their nursery tours, they also share like baby clothes and baby items, and I feel like they start to get a little bit long, so I thought this would be a good way to split up the videos. So yeah, that was the longest intro ever, so let's just hop into it. So the first load of laundry that I'm going to be doing for her is just kind of like bulk blanket items, like bath items, things like that, because I feel like they all kind of go together. These little, I hope it shows well, I feel like sometimes the camera's just too bright, are these little like, I don't even know, bear suits. They don't have arms, so it's kind of like a swaddle too. And funny enough, we have 3 of them. So I do, when people get these when people get these for us, I do not tell them that we already have one. So I just feel like it kind of takes away the excitement for people. And then they are all slightly different in like slightly different sizes. I think they're the most adorable thing ever, so I very much understand why we keep getting them. She will be wearing all of them, don't worry. I also have a smoothie. I love smoothies in the morning. This smoothie is just cranberry juice, fresh strawberries, and frozen jackfruit. I love just like fruity smoothies in the morning. I find them very refreshing, very soothing. This is something I've been doing for a long time throughout my pregnancy. I guess that's one update. I still love smoothies. I still love fruit. Fruit definitely has been my biggest craving still, and I think I talked about this in my last update video. And then salads are still a pretty big craving. Not as big of a craving as they were in that video, but I still really like them, but I'm not getting them nearly as often. Have I had any other new cravings? Oh, a random craving I had the other day was for toaster strudel. I think the last time I had a toaster strudel was probably like an undergrad, which is now, wow, it's been quite a while. It's been 6 years ago since I graduated undergrad, so yeah, it's been a while. Felt like that more in my first trimester. It's like a lot of the stuff I was craving were things I just haven't eaten like in forever, and kind of as I see as childhood foods. I keep looking over because there's like a weird bug on baby's window. It's outside. I don't like that. Oh, it left. Good, maybe it hurt me. So yeah, I feel like I'm reverting back to that a little bit, like more of wanting childhood food. Something that I think I spoke about. I should have watched my first update video before filming this one, so I feel like I'm gonna repeat myself. That's fine. This is mostly for me to look back on with baby and just be able to watch together, and I think that's gonna be so special. So if I repeat myself, please forgive me. You can zoom past parts so you feel like I'm repeating myself. Something I had in especially the first trimester, and I would say part of the second trimester, hot foods were just like disgusting. I really craved cold foods, and I think still I prefer cold foods now, but I can stomach hot foods. But for the most part, I think that's where like the craving for fruit and salad are coming from. I've spoken to a fair amount of people, and actually fruit seems to be a pretty common pregnancy craving. I don't know if it's because I'm speaking to people that were also pregnant in the summer, but then I also think about the beginning of my pregnancy, it was still pretty cold and I still only wanted cold food. So I don't think that's it. I don't know what it is, but like fruit when you're pregnant, it's so good. Okay, so the next items I'm going to be washing are baby's little robes. Some people might think this is ridiculous. One of those people being my husband. I had to convince him that we needed this when we were in Target. It is so cutie. It's just like a little baby robe. It's for 0 to 9 months. And we do have another robe that was gifted to us by one of Corey's best friends. And it's this one. I hope this bow doesn't mess up in the wash, but since it's a gentle cycle, it should be okay. So now she has 2 robes. I will not buy her anymore. If we're gifted anymore, great. But I really am trying to restrain myself when it comes to baby clothes, because they just grow god, everything so quickly, very sadly. Even though baby clothes are like the cutest thing ever, you just have to tell yourself like they're gonna grow out of it. They also aren't really going anywhere, so they don't need to be like all fashioned up, but it's so hard to resist. The next thing I'm gonna be washing is one of baby's extra crib sheets. I don't have her bassinet sheets yet, which I do need to go and get. These sheets are from Mushy. I have a few more on our registry because I have one crib sheet on her mattress now, and then I just didn't think 2 sheets were enough. I thought maybe having 4 would be best because I don't ever want to like be like, shoot, we don't have any sheets, I have to wash it, have her sleep somewhere else. Yeah. And then I have my wild bird sling. This was also gifted to us by one of Corey's co-workers. We're so lucky. So many people have already gifted us so many things. We've also bought a lot of stuff because, as I said, buying baby stuff is just so fun. Oh, you scared me. I looked up how to wash the wild bird slings because, as you see, it's just like a big thing of fabric, but then it does have these rings and the rings don't come out. And they said to put a sock on it to not ruin your machine. I don't know if they mean like this. I think they mean like this. Okay. I guess another quick update. This video is going to be long. Okay. Another quick update is in my last video. I don't know if I had already mentioned this. I've been keeping like a list of baby's weights and like fundal height, which I guess fundal height I won't really share because I know that. Can you stop? You scared me again. That was Corey and baby's sound machine, which we can turn on with our phone. So now he's just trying to scare me. So I won't share her fundal heights because I know that's not actually her completely. But at 20 weeks and 5 days, baby was 1 pound already, which was already putting her bigger. I think my apps weren't saying were saying that baby wasn't supposed to be 1 pound until she was like 22 or 23 weeks. She does have very long limbs, very long arms and legs. And then my more recent scan at 24 weeks and 5 days, she was already 1 pound and 14 ounces. So in about 4 weeks, she gained almost a full pound. She is a very big girl. She is in, I think, the 89th percentile now, which is kind of pushing it. Something that my doctor says that if she hits the 90th percentile and she stays in there for a long time, we might have to kind of look at other birth options, which is a little bit unfortunate for me because my ideal birth would be completely natural, just not being induced. I really don't want a C-section, just kind of everything going as little intervention as possible. Obviously, my #1 priority is that baby's healthy and comes out well and healthy and good. And so if other things need to be done, that's fine. But it's very possible that she just was going through a growth spurt at the time, so we don't know. My next scan to see how much she's growing is in about a week and a half, so we'll see. Other thing we have, I forget what these are called. Does it say? I don't know. I forget what these are called. I think people call them like soothers or something. Corey actually picked this out for her at Bye Bye Baby, little cutie thing. I keep wanting to say cupcake. I don't know why. When I say cupcake, every time I see it, it's an ice cream cone. And then finally, we have this very beautiful, very nice blanket from Barefoot Dreams. This is from a good friend of mine. I just love it. I love the neutral colors. I guess when we're actually going over her clothes, you'll be able to tell that a lot of her clothes are neutral colored things, especially the stuff that I've been buying for her. 1, I like neutral colored things, and 2, I want to use as many clothes as possible for our next baby. Now, colors don't have a gender, or sex rather, I should say, so I don't really care, but I also just like, I want things to be able to match. The way I plan on raising our, hopefully this baby obviously, and hopefully future children, is more like a Montessori base. I guess the best way to explain Montessori is raising like self-sufficient, independent children, obviously with your help and with your guidance, but teaching them that like they have a lot more autonomy than a lot of people allow children to have, or like think children should have. So for example, for me, once she's able to walk and like kind of talk, maybe like 1.5 or so, I want her to be able to pick out her own clothes, and having clothes that are neutral will make it so like she's, even though she's picking it out, she's not looking like wild out there like with like a green shirt, and like, which even if she did that, it really doesn't matter, like she's a baby, but it just makes it so like she still looks fine, but she's still picking out her own clothes. Very sadly, I have to unwrap this. I've been keeping it tied up because I think even the bow is cute. Look how pretty. Oh, so pretty. I want to bring this to the hospital when she's born, but I also don't want it to get like gross, because this is actually the most beautiful thing. I haven't seen it unravel because I've been keeping it tied, and it's double-sided. So look at this side too. And I feel like this is soft enough that like I could put it on the floor when she's a little bigger and she could just like lay on it. Oh my, so beautiful. So yeah, that's gonna be the first load of laundry I'm gonna do, and then I'll return back. Next clip, I'll try and go a little quicker. This one, I feel like I went over every little item. I'm not gonna go over all of her clothes because that would be literally an hour-long video. I will probably just go over some of my favorite items. I feel bad doing that because like, again, a lot of her clothes are gifted and I don't want people to be like, oh, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I love all the clothes that people have gifted her. But yeah, for the next clip, I'm just going to go over some of my favorites so that this video is not forever long. I'm back and Pico's joined me because Corey's in a work meeting and he keeps jumping up in the middle of his video. So now I'm going through the rest of baby's clothes while the other stuff is in the laundry. Wow, this is a little bit messed up. So the first like company I guess I want to share was H&M. H&M is a great place to buy like, pretty affordable baby clothes, and they also have like a conscious line which is like more organic, sustainable clothing. I don't remember which one of these are from the cautious line, but I believe I got all organic stuff. So I'll just share a few items that I personally got from H&M. First are these little newborn tights. Like, excuse me, she's gonna fit into these. Hopefully. Baby is going to be born, her due date's in October and it's like mid-October, so I think even if she's early or even if she's late, she's gonna be born in October. And so I want to get kind of like fall pieces, and then obviously that go into winter, that'll keep her pretty warm. So we got some like tights. I have also 3 to 6 month tights from H&M. I have these little like knot hats that I think are so cute. And then I have this very, very cutie dress. This is newborn size. I just thought that I should get at least like one newborn dress if I want her in like a little nice outfit for some photos when she's super small. This is so cute, and with those tights, adorable. Another store that I really like is the Little One Shop, and they just have like these little onesie sets. What was that? I don't know what that was either, probably. They have these like little onesie sets. They come with these and then the little shorts, super cute. These are 3 months. This is more so something that she'll wear like inside. Obviously they're short sleeves, and I could just put like a little long sleeve onesie underneath if I want her to go outside. But these are just kind of some like comfy sets. I have this green color, long sleeve, like rust color, the tan color. I think I have one more somewhere in here. That's another shop I would say to check out. Oh, okay. Another shop that I love is called Quinn, and again they just have like organic baby clothes. So this is 0 to 3 months, and it's just like a very soft little onesie, has foot so you don't have to worry about socks, and this is just like a good sleeper outfit, good lounging outfit around the house. It's not too thick that like baby will get overheated, but still with the feet, and then pop a hat on her, she could definitely be warm enough. Then I got this little cutie. I do like some pattern stuff. I know a lot of the stuff I've been showing you has been very, very just like one color. I think this alphabet thing is super cute. This is also 0 to 3 months, so it actually looks significantly bigger than that one. This little, it's like an orange red color wrap over onesie, and it comes with these pants. Again, she's going to be born when it's starting to get chilly. These are 0 to 3 months, and it came with these matching little booty sock things. So cute. Oh, also before I forget, I got these little mesh things from Amazon just because a lot of baby clothes, especially like baby socks, baby hats, are super small, and then you have like some delicate outfits that you probably still want to be protected. Pico is climbing all over baby's crib. He's like eyeing up her bassinet. He's like, I want to go in there. But yeah, so I'm gonna be washing all her socks and like booties and stuff in here. She has a bunch of socks. I guess that's a good place to move on from. But yeah, Kitty Quinn, great company, check it out. So she has a bunch of socks. I actually only bought her one pair of socks. I got these little like long ones with the frilly ends. If you're black and you went to church growing up, you had some kind of socks like this, so I thought these would be really cute. And then actually both of her grandmas got her a bunch of socks. So my mom got her these little socks, and they actually have grips, which obviously she won't be walking for a bit, but this will fit her for a while. So when she starts like walking and crawling, the grips are nice because a lot of our floors are hardwood. Even though we do have like carpets on a lot of stuff, we do, again, he has to have a lot of hardwood, and I would prefer not to be slipping and sliding everywhere. My husband's mom, Corey's mom, got her a bunch of these like socks with just little faces on them. So cute. These ones are a little bigger, so they will probably fit her for a bit longer, including these little strawberry socks, which is perfect because, as I said, her due date's mid-October, so she's going to be very, very small come Halloween. But we got her this little strawberry outfit, just has like a little strawberry hat and little strawberry like, pants short, and we'll just put like on a white onesie. And then, you're not gonna go in there, please, Bobby? Yeah, that's for baby sis. And then we can pair these little strawberry socks, and just a little strawberry girl for Halloween. The last pair of socks I want to share is from my friend that also got me that Barefoot Dreams blanket. She got these little Barefoot Dreams socks if they had adult sizes. I'd be all over these. They're just little fuzzy socks, so cutie, so soft, so soft. Okay, next company. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I do know why I'm out of breath. The next company I wanted to share was Pact. They're a pretty small company. I feel like not many people have heard of them, and I believe they're only online. I've actually bought quite a few shirts and tops for Corey from Pact. And then actually, if you've seen, I guess the first update video, the thumbnail, the pictures that I take, my like monthly bump updates, the underwear I'm wearing in those are from Pact too. So I went to get babies and stuff from Pact. Very sustainable company, organic, very good. Look them up. Okay, so I have these 2 sleepers, and these are 0 to 3. Again, they have little footies. These are super long, which is good because I think she is going to be a little long, tall girl. So I have this like orange color. This is actually not the color I thought it was going to come. If I knew it was going to be this color, I honestly probably wouldn't have picked it, but it's fine. She's going to wear it. And then I have this one, which I think is so cute. I love little sun patterns for baby. Little sun, little rainbows. And this is also 0 to 3. Oh, and Pact is pretty affordable. Not super cheap, but because it was all organic and sustainable stuff. But it's super like thick quality too, so keep that in mind. Like these will definitely be more for like when it's super cold versus like the Katie Quinn sleeper is still kind of thin. The next company I want to share is Petits Bateaux, a French company. I only have one piece of them because this was actually gifted to us from one of my former co-workers. Very nice of her, not at all necessary for her to do, very unexpected. I'm so grateful because it's so cute and actually probably one of the best quality items I have, just feeling it. I did look up the company afterwards because I wanted to buy some pieces, and it is quite expensive, so this is something that I would say like maybe have 1 or 2 or wait until baby's a little older to get more, because again, baby's just gonna outgrow it. So I'm very grateful that she got us this. It has little footies again. I love the color. Baby doesn't really have anything this color, so I like that it's different. And again, just so soft. I hope this is helpful. I'm sure a lot of these companies you've heard of, but maybe some you haven't. If you have any friends that are pregnant, or you're pregnant yourself, or just like looking at baby clothes, because I like looking at baby clothes before I was pregnant too, and I just want to know like the companies I want to try out once I was pregnant. The next company, which I'm sure everyone's heard of, is Carter's. My mom has bought baby a lot of clothes from Carter's, a lot of very bright pink clothes, very like your classic baby clothes, because she knows that I'm not going to be buying those clothes for baby, and they are cute. Like we have this one. This is 6 months old. It's very pink, has those little animal outlines, very cute. And it comes with this little cutie hat. And then we have this one, just like a big heart. Just like these are like your classic baby clothes. Not things I would pick out, but they're so cute. These ones have little footies again. I like anything that has the footies because it's just nice to not have to worry about losing socks all the time. And then this is also from Carter's. Oh, is it? I think it is. Very cute. Very cute. Just not something that I would pick out, and my mom knows that. Has little footies, little bear footies, and a little bear girl. I want to share 2 more companies. This one is from Spearmint Love. This is probably the most outlandish thing I have for baby that I've purchased. It has cats all over it just so she can match her cat sister and brother, Pico and Shiloh. Very soft. Spearmint Love is actually pretty affordable for I think the quality. And then the last thing I want to share is probably my favorite little outfit for baby. I was eyeing this outfit up for a very long time. I just thought it was so cute. It's this little pom-pom outfit. It's knit, so it's 6 to 12 months. So I purposely bought this size because, as I said probably 100 times in this video, she's gonna be born in October, so I wanted to buy a size that she could wear this and not be too hot or too cold. So she will be 6 months in April, and then this will carry her through October, which I'm not gonna put her in this in the summer because it's knit. I don't want her to be too hot, but I feel like this is a good spring, fall, or like not a super hot summer day outfit, and it's so precious. Look how cute this is. So cutie. Before I end this video, I'm going to show you how I organize everything back in her little drawers, and then I'll end the video with a little bump date. All right, we are back. Almost everything is dry. You get a little sneak peek of the nursery here too. And I have put everything away. The socks and the hats in the mesh bag are not dry yet. That's one thing. The mesh bag kind of prevents things from drying as quickly. Not a big deal. Whew, I have a breath that just came out from upstairs. So this is how I have everything organized. These drawer inserts are just from IKEA, and they come in a bunch of different sizes. I would have preferred white, but they were out of white and like it's inside anyway, and I wanted to get them. This drawer is newborn and then like 0 to 3. This is mostly the newborn size. There are a few 0 to 3 here, just like smaller, and then this goes up to just like just set 3-month size. This is pretty much the drawer I'm going to be using probably for the first 3 months or so of her life. As she starts to not fit into things, let me show you quickly. I'm not going to show you her whole closet right now. I got this matching bin from Target. I think it was like less than $10. I see it's cracking, I think. Great. But this is just so I can put like the clothes away as she starts not fitting them. As I said, hopefully, God willing, if we have additional children, I want to be reusing clothes. So just going to be easier if they're all like in the bin, and then that will free up her drawer space. Second drawer, we have on this side mostly 3 to 6 months, and then we have some 6 to 9 here, and then just like little booties. I'm also going to put those Kitty Quinn booties here too. And then finally, this drawer, we have all one here. Then I have her little special strawberry outfit here and all of her little bear gowns. So that's everything. It actually did not, let me put this back on the stand. So as I was saying, that is everything. I have a little snack here because I'm about to eat a snack after this. It actually did not take as long as I was expecting. I thought I would have to do like 3, maybe 4 loads, but I honestly probably could have just done 1 load because each load that I even did of the 2 still had like more than half of our washing machine left. Granted, our washing machines are pretty big, so maybe that's why, but I honestly probably could have washed everything all at once. A few more updates that I was thinking throughout the day. As I was doing everything, I need to vacuum her room. I see like little bits of stuff. I'll do that after. Wow, did I already forget? I guess I'll say pregnancy brain is definitely a real thing. When people talk about pregnancy brain, I'm like, a little bit seems like an excuse, but it's definitely real. I've just noticed like I trip over my words a lot more. I just forget words completely. Like I just have a hard time. Main thing, I just don't speak as eloquently as I feel like I normally do. And I can even tell when I'm editing videos, I just have to edit a lot more out. I also just like forget things. Like I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll just completely slip my mind. I'm assuming it doesn't get any better once you have your baby and you're not getting as much sleep, but that's fine. I still think she is 100% worth it. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Baby was moving by the time I did my first update, but just not anywhere close to how much she moves now. I've actually now gotten her like moving, like I can see it on my stomach, and I've gotten it on camera twice, which is so cool. It's also like a little bit freaky. It's just like strange. Like obviously I know someone's alive in me, but like seeing it, it's like it's so cool and special. We're also like, whoa, someone's there. I can kind of differentiate what part of her from how like the kick feels, or the tap, or like kind of feeling my stomach. Like sometimes I feel like I can feel where her foot is. Like right now I'm pretty sure this is her foot that I'm touching. So yeah, much bigger movements as expected as I'm going into my 3rd trimester. One thing I did not mention in my first update video, because I only recently found out, I have an anterior placenta, which my doctor actually didn't tell me. The only reason I found out is because we went to Colorado, and just because we're going to be far away from my normal OB, he printed out my records for me just so I would have them. So I brought them along, and I was looking through records, and I was like, oh, I guess I have an anterior placenta, which I've heard will make it take longer for you to feel kicks. I still don't think it took longer than most people. I could feel like flutters and stuff pretty early on, but I just wasn't sure if it was her or not, or just like gas. But now that I know what she feels like, it definitely was her. Another update I want to give is that we've started taking classes. I don't think I'm gonna do a birthing class. The one I was interested in is hypnobirthing, and I know there's books and like videos, so I might just do it that way. I don't want to take that many classes on birthing specifically because I just hear so many people coming up with a birth plan, and obviously you cannot control your birth. And the kind of person I am, the mind I have, if I plan it to like a T and it doesn't go that way, it's going to stress me out more on the time being, the time of. I guess I have like 4 main things. Number 1, healthy baby, obviously. Healthy mom, healthy baby. Number 2 would be I don't want to be induced. I would love to go into labor naturally. If I need to be induced, it's not the biggest deal. I really don't want a C-section. Again, if it is needed for her to be healthy, I'll do it. Like I'm not gonna refuse, but I really don't want that. 1, because I just would prefer a natural birth, and 2, I know that having a C-section is a much longer and harder recovery. I don't think people realize that, like, yes, you don't have to give birth to a baby through your vagina, but it's a major surgery. They're cutting into your stomach. So yeah, I just don't really want that kind of recovery. And number 4 would actually be, I'm hoping that at least my mom can come in the delivery room with us. Ideally, it would be obviously my husband, my mom, and my sister. I'm not sure how they'll go. I just pre-registered us at the hospital, and right now they're still only allowing like your partner or your spouse. Maybe that'll change come October, we'll see, but those are pretty much my main things. And I would like to have I don't know what word, unmedicated. Yeah, I'm trying not to say natural birth because all births are natural, so it's kind of like weird. But that's what people know. When you say natural birth, they know it means unmedicated. But let's shift that wording because unmedicated is the more appropriate term. But yes, I would love to have an unmedicated birth. A lot of people I say that to are just like, oh, you have no idea, blah, blah, blah. And like, obviously I understand it's going to hurt, it's painful. And especially when you know there's an option there that will essentially take away most of the pain, it's hard to resist. The way I'm going into it is knowing it's going to be painful, but also knowing it's going to be a mind game and just kind of accepting that the pain is what I need to have for my baby to come, rather than it just being a pain for a pain, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the way I view it. Okay, I'm realizing that I mentioned that we had started taking some classes, but then I ended up not even talking about the classes that we took. So we did take a CPR class. I can't remember if it was the upcoming Saturday when I record this video, if it was the Saturday before, but we took that. We had someone, not just like a random person. I can't remember her exact title, but like some kind of nurse, I think. She came and took us through, me, my mom, and my husband, through a CPR class for babies and kids. And then we do have a few other classes we do want to take. Oh, I guess that's what I want to talk about. So according to my doctor's records, because at the beginning you only go to the doctor like every 4 or 5 weeks, I've actually only gained 4 pounds, which sounds ridiculous because I'm over 27 weeks pregnant. 27 weeks and 2 days today. So yeah, according to her records, I've actually only gained 4 pounds. I say 7 because I know my lowest weight when I weighed myself at home, which is lower than the weight they have recorded just because of doctor's appointments. So according to my knowledge of my weight, I've gained 7, which is still pretty low. Before I lost a bunch of weight from week 6 to 12, ended up losing almost 15 pounds. My doctor had recommended, for me, everyone's different, for me to gain anywhere from like 15 to 20 pounds. And so then obviously I almost lost 15. So I guess my guideline right now would be no more than 30, 35. Ideally, I would not like to gain more than 20. I just don't think it's necessary, especially if at this point I've already gained 7 and she's growing. Like, she's growing a lot. My mind still doesn't understand, because when we went to Colorado and came back, I actually lost weight and she still grew, and it was just like, okay. I think she's very, very efficient at taking in whatever I eat, taking in whatever nutrients, and just being like, mine, my mind, my mind, and growing and growing and growing. So yeah, I just don't really want to gain unnecessary weight. And that's not really for aesthetics purposes. I just know that when you gain unnecessary weight when you're pregnant, it can make your birth a lot harder, puts a risk on your baby, and obviously, yeah, I want her as healthy as possible. I want to be as healthy as possible, so I have as quick and pleasant of a recovery as possible. And yeah, I guess we'll see when I do my last update near the end of my 3rd trimester. It's gonna be hard to plan because you really don't know when you're going to go into labor, but I'll probably try to film that around 38 weeks, and then even if I have to edit it and put it up after she's here, that's fine. From 38 weeks, if you don't know, you're technically full term. So like, I'd love if she came 38 weeks. For some reason, I feel like she's either gonna come October 3rd or October 11th, both of which. So if she came October 3rd, I would be just over 38 weeks pregnant. If she came October 11th, I would be just over 39 weeks pregnant. Last thing, I know a lot of women have like constipation issues when they're pregnant. I've actually had quite the opposite. I feel like if anything, I've become more regular, actually to the point that's like a little bit annoying. Before pregnancy, I would go to the bathroom, poop, probably on average twice a day. Some days only 1, some days 3, but I would say on average 2. Like if I would go 1 day without pooping, I'd be like, okay, what's going on? Because it's so normal for me to poop at least once, usually twice a day. Now, since being pregnant, I would say since hitting like 12, 13 weeks, I've been going like minimum 3 times, sometimes 4, and it's just like, it's like a lot. Like I don't feel like really wanting to go to the bathroom that much. I think a lot of it's just because, as I said, my main cravings have been fruit and salad, and I obviously was eating fruit and salad beforehand, but not to this level. So I think it's just like a lot of fiber. My body's really getting things going. Before I end this video, I will do a little bump date. I have a dress on, so hopefully I can do it and showing my tummy without like fully putting my vagina in your face. Okay, this is not bad. You can see my undies, but that's fine. So this is Big Girl. She's so big. You see, I can tell like she's not completely straight right now. You see like the shape of my stomach. She's definitely like laying kind of like this. Because you can see there's like more on this side. Very interesting. Talked about this line. My other update, this line has gotten darker and higher. I feel like it's just gonna go like past my boobs at this point. My belly button has about 2 seconds before it's gonna be out. Maybe it doesn't look like it. This top part is already like, has been kind of out for a while. And not pregnant, I have quite a like deep innie. So the fact that like, I can't even put my finger in now because it's already at the top, it's coming out. I guess I'll show you by this from the side. Excuse my butt. So this is her from the side, just a big girl. That is so crazy. So crazy. Look at that big girl. Big. I'm sure I mentioned this in the first update, but definitely now I am getting tired much more quicker, moving slower. Like I can't keep up with Corey when he walks at all. It's weird because it's not like I have a bunch of extra weight. It's just like a tummy. A big tummy in front of you. It's hard. But thank you so much for watching this, I'm sure, super long video. I hope you were able to get some baby clothes ideas, whether or not it's for you or a friend that you know that's pregnant or for you in the future. And I also hope that you enjoy my little update. I think it's fun. I watched so many pregnancy update videos before I was pregnant. I just think they're so interesting to see the differences because there's so many things that like about pregnancies that are similar, but then there are also so many things that are so different. So I find it very interesting, but I know that depends on who you are. Anyway, now I'm rambling, so I'll end the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Bye.